Facts about grizzly bear. 1. Introduction. A brown bear's North American subspecies is the grizzly bear. It is an apex predator known for its power, propensity for hunting, and a short fuse. Ursus arctos horribilis, the scientific name of the grizzly bear, translates to a fearsome brown bear. Along with North America, the brown bear can be found in many regions of Europe and Asia. Its range, the area it inhabits, is much wider than any other bears. The largest brown bear subspecies are those found in North America, specifically the grizzly and Kodiak bears. Grizzly bears are solitary creatures that only gather when there is a plentiful food source available. Grizzly bears can swim well but rarely climb trees. A grizzly bear can sprint for up to 35 miles per hour, 56.3 kilometers per hour, in short bursts, so don't try to outrun one. 2. What does a grizzly bear look like? The grizzly bear is a big bear with a long snout, short, rounded ears, and a large head. Its face sometimes seems a little concave, curved inwards. The grizzly bear is the only bear species other than brown bears that has a noticeable hump on its back above the shoulders. For digging, it is made entirely of muscle. The grizzly bear has dark brown fur that becomes paler as it gets farther from the skin. Different people have different shades of fur. The color of some grizzly bears ranges from a light golden hue to a much darker brown. 3. Grizzly bear versus black bear. The larger size, brown color, and shoulder hump of the grizzly bear help to distinguish it from the black bear. 4. Grizzly bear size. The second largest of the 8 bear species still in existence is the brown bear. The second largest subspecies of brown bears is the grizzly bear. The only larger bear is the very similar Kodiak bear. On the Kodiak archipelago, a collection of islands south of Alaska, Kodiak bears can be found. The polar bear is typically the biggest bear. Nevertheless, some Kodiak bears may be bigger or comparable in size to the biggest polar bears. Throughout their range, grizzly bears have a wide range in size and appearance. Males can grow to a maximum weight of 1,700 pounds, 771 kilograms, but most are much smaller. The majority of men weigh between 400 and 790 pounds. Greater in size than those found inland, grizzly bears typically reside close to the coast. Salmon can be eaten by bears living near the coast as the fish migrate upstream to spawn. Grizzly bear females are considerably smaller than males. Most weigh between 91 and 180 kilograms, but the largest can weigh up to 800 pounds, 363 kilograms. At the shoulder, grizzly bears stand about 1 meter, 3.5 feet, tall. Larger specimens can reach heights of up to 3 meters, 9.8 feet, when standing on their hind legs and 1.5 meters, 4.9 feet, at the shoulder. 5. Grizzly bear habitat and range. Western Canada and Alaska are the main habitats for grizzly bears. Additionally, grizzly bears can be found in the northwest states of Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and Washington. They can be found in the national parks of Grand Teton, Glacier, and Yellowstone. The grizzly bear can be found in forests, meadows, rocky hillsides, coastlines, and forests, among other habitats. 6. Grizzly bear claws. The long, curved claws of a grizzly bear. They are extremely powerful and about 10 centimeters, 4 in, long. They are not as sharp as those of the black bear, and they are made for digging rather than climbing trees. The claws of the grizzly bear can also be used to catch fish. 7. What do grizzly bears eat? Alivores include grizzly bears. Their diet consists of both meat and plants. They eat a variety of nuts, berries, tubers, roots, and grasses as part of their plant-based diet. The prey that grizzly bears pursue includes moose, various deer species, bighorn sheep, and cattle. They will also consume carrion or dead animals, and they will scavenge other animals' kills. Many grizzly bears include salmon in their diets, which is significant. In rivers and around them, grizzly bears congregate when salmon are spawning. Along the coast, grizzly bears will also dig for shellfish. 8. Grizzly bear facts, hibernation. Throughout the coldest part of the year, grizzly bears hibernate for a period of between 5 and 7 months. The bears consume as much food as they can in the months prior to hibernation. This is done in order to accumulate fat reserves that they can rely on to survive the winter. The beginning of winter causes grizzly bears to dig dens. In these dens, bears hibernate until they reawaken in the spring. The grizzly bear's metabolism, or how quickly its body burns through energy, slows down while it is hibernating. Its body temperature will slightly drop, and its heart will only beat 9 times per minute. Even the bear refuses to use the restroom at this time. 9. Grizzly bear cubs. Between May and July, there are mating rituals. Males will fight one another for access to women during this time. Pregnancy is delayed until winter, when the female is hibernating, in a process known as delayed implementation. Before giving birth, the female awakens. She typically has 2 cubs in each litter, but there could be 1, 2, 3, or even 4. Until spring, the cubs are fed in the den. For 2 years, grizzly bear cubs remain with their mother. No male bear participates in raising their cubs. Grizzly bears have some of the slowest rates of sexual reproduction. They start reproducing when they are about 5 years old. Females can wait 3 years or longer to have another litter after giving birth to cubs.